Alright, it's showtime.
No.
Water. Grab my water. Grab the questions. And let's get started.
Nah, for sure. I got my bag.
What's in your beverage?
Just some Savage juice.
Savage juice.
Yeah, let's swear.
Savage juice. And I'm drinking water. H2O, y'all. Stay hydrated. What?
We just gonna have some, we're gonna answer some questions. We gonna speak our mind. Feel free to speak your mind with us, obviously, through the comments. Let us know if we should ever live stream these, because we could definitely do that, and then we can just bounce off y'all questions and things of that nature. So
This is true.
we just gonna talk our shit, and shit, if you with that, then keep watching.
Alright, we're starting crazy. So,
Alright,
what's an unpopular opinion you actually stand by?
an unpopular opinion that I actually stand by. See, in my brain, all my opinions are popular. So I don't care about anybody else thinks. What's your popular opinion? What's normal? I don't know. But what's an unpopular? I gotta think. If you got one, go ahead, but I gotta think.
No, honestly, I didn't have one either. When I read it, I was
Unpopular.
this is gonna be spicy.
It's like, I feel like everything I say makes sense. If you don't agree with me on a lot of things, how? But I feel like something maybe around religion, because I feel like there's something to take out of every religion.
Yes.
As opposed to being boxed in and saying I'm the right one. So that could be one. Every religion has its own right to be right. Whatever you believe is what you believe.
Its own right to be right.
Whatever, because we all live in the same life. Whether you think Jesus is your Lord and Savior, or whether you think you have to, I don't know how it goes, but pray to Allah. Whatever you think is right, live your life and do what you believe. Because at the end of the day, who really knows? We all just got a feeling and a belief, and that person's feeling is just as strong as your feeling. So for you to sit here and try to act like you more right than them, is just accept each other for who we are. And I feel like by doing that, you're living closer to God. So
Jesus is our Lord and Savior. But again, like you said, that's my opinion, my belief. But I feel like everyone is entitled to it, and like the Bible says, you're not supposed to judge anybody for it. And I feel like people who judge other people for having their beliefs is going against what you're supposed to be doing. Because it's always, what would Jesus do? Jesus always goes for the people who need help, who are different. He goes for the one every time. So
I think you don't have to shower every day. Not to say, I don't think you gotta shower every day.
what? You definitely do.
That seems excessive. If you didn't do anything all day, I don't just sweat to sweat. I don't just get stinky. Oh, who sits down all day? Oh, I stink.
I don't know. People will be stinking just by sitting down.
I'm a real smooth.
If their house, just think about the house being hot. Just sitting in a hot home, you're already stinky. That you definitely need to shower.
I'm just saying, you don't necessarily have to, but if you believe you have to is the key word. You don't have to.
That's kind of gross.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying you don't have to.
Nah, that's gross. You
Depending on what you do, you can go a day
day.
without showering. Nobody's gonna notice. Anything else? I can't think of any off top.
Alright, what is something everyone pretends to like but is actually overrated?
I feel like BBLs. Everybody act
You
like
think
they
everyone
like
pretends to like big booties?
No, it's not about big booties. It's about
booty.
BBLs, bro. People pretend to act like BBLs make them bad or look better when in reality that's not the case. It's just cool. If you're looking at something like that, it's cool to look at, but outside of that, you'd rather just go without the BBL. I promise you look better before. You don't gotta get a BBL and damn near pass away.
You think so? Say I'm getting.
You gonna go meet Jesus.
Like,
how'd you get here? My dumb ass tried to get a BBL.
Now you speaking like that, Jesus.
Now you in a box because you wanted to get a bigger butt.
Nah,
This is
that's
silly.
wild. That's wild. You're funny though.
Anything else? What you got?
Something everyone pretends to like. Dang, my brain is shot today.
People pretend to be.
To being real, people pretend to be real. People think that being disrespectful is being real.
Yeah, that too.
Being mean does not make you real. It just makes you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just put that out there. But I don't know. My brain is shot today.
You couldn't convey a truth without disrespecting somebody.
Exactly.
And now you real. Couldn't articulate your thoughts in a manner that was also respectful and truthful.
I think somebody who can articulate how they feel in a dignified manner makes them real. And it also makes them mature. Not saying that people that are mean are immature, but more likely than not, somebody's gonna bash you in a negative way because they lack the knowledge to say things properly.
That is a fact. I'm looking around, I'm trying to think, what do people pretend to like? What do people pretend to? People pretend to like a lot of things. Each other, their family, holidays, anything that fit in. People pretend to like their partners.
How do you pretend to like someone you're supposed to want to be with?
That is not life. But yeah, people pretend to like a lot of things. What else you got?
Would you rather be loved deeply by one person or admired by thousands? I already know this.
See, when you come to a question like this, you gotta, no, for real, you gotta think of the benefits, right? What is the benefits of being loved by one? At least you got somebody
Loyalty.
solid on your side.
Yes,
But by being admired by thousands, what is the benefit? Influence, control, power.
That's what you have over people.
When people admire you, you're a leader. I can lead thousands, or I can be loved by one.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's choosing myself, or am I choosing a purpose? Mm-hmm. So the obvious answer is I would choose somebody who loves me. But if I choose to be admired by thousands, now I have the power to impact and move industries and move things and get things done and press toward a certain goal with more intent, with more energy, more focus.
Okay.
What would I choose? I ain't gonna act like I'm that righteous. I probably just choose to be loved by one person.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ever do see a mission where I need to convey a certain idea or ideology, of course I would choose to be admired by thousands and put love to the side because I want a mission. Real soldier.
I thought your immediate answer was definitely going to be the one. I was like, because well, you guys will learn this eventually the more we do these conversations and all that stuff, but Tim's very a solid dude. He don't care about what you got to say. He don't care about your opinion. Yeah. He really don't care how the many view him. He just care about how he view him. Because not even me. He don't care what I think. It's about what he thinks.
Because once you define yourself, the world loses its power to define you. I don't know if y'all heard it. Let me say it a little louder. Once you define yourself, the world loses its power to define you. So as long as you just care what you think, what everybody else thinks don't matter. Right? As y'all can see, I don't know if y'all recognize, I got my hair cut. I spent the whole day just looking at myself, developing my own belief about what I believe about myself. So once I have my own belief, now I walk around like, man, I don't care what y'all, I know what I think, I know what I look like. Mm-hmm. So I had to, it was a change up, but she thinks I'm handsome. That means a little bit.
So it's good, right? It's good that I think you're handsome with your haircut or with your hair long or with your hair however.
But I had to find confidence.
But you had to like it first. And even if I would have said I don't like it, he would have been like, that's cool.
Because imagine me leaving my power in your hands.
Yes.
Right? Imagine me giving my power. You have the power to control me and make me feel this way or feel that way. And, oh, you don't like how you look ugly. And it's like, oh, now my self-esteem low. Now I can't think about what I got to do on a day-to-day because I think my girl thinks I look ugly. I can't give somebody else that power and control of me.
And I feel like a lot of us need to learn that because I feel like a lot of us, including me, I used to always let other people's opinions dictate how I felt and went around. And I'm not saying that I'm any different now. I'm definitely not as solid as him. But I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm getting better at understanding that I'm better when I accept me for me instead of trying to allow the world to accept me for what I think they want me to be.
It comes with humility. Like, I feel like I learned this through so much humility. I remember I used to not get haircuts all the time, so I'll go to school nappy-headed, no hairline, no edge up. People would make fun of me. People would laugh at me. People would make jokes. And I would make jokes back too because I ain't about to go like that. But I would make my jokes back and I would look at myself every day and say, I'm comfortable with me. I'm cool with me. Mm-hmm. Every day when I walked out the house, I seen who I was. Right? There was also other times where both my parents are handicapped. I'm the only kid having to push their parents around and do certain things. And I'm out in public pushing a wheelchair and I'm young, I'm little. And it's like in my head saying, what does everybody else think? But what I had to do was just say, I don't care what they think. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm going to keep my chin up high as I'm doing it too. And I'm going to get it done. And that helped teach me humility, one, but it also helped teach me to not really care what others are going to think. They're going to have something to say. I know there is, but it's like, that don't define who I am. It doesn't change who I am. So every time I thought that, it doesn't change anything. Still got to do it. Still going to do this. I'm still the same person. So things like that, always standing out, always being different, not by choice, but by situations, help put me into a certain mindset and a way of thinking.
Well, everyone's going to have an opinion regardless. So just live your life. People are gonna judge. People are gonna look because people always judge because they're ignorant to the situation. Ignorance is really that's one of the biggest things in this people's personalities. Just ignorance. Is that a personality trait? I don't know.
Ignorance, I would say it's a personality trait.
But ignorance is right there. They just lack it.
Ignorance, lack of courtesy, bro. Oh my God. If we in a grocery store right now, you leave your cart in the middle of the aisle and you see me coming, that'll turn me up. Might want to make me spaz or something. Real. My grandma used to, shout out Nana, she used to grab me up by my shirt. Come here. Pull me out the way. Alright, my bad. I was in the way. These folks don't got no courtesy. That was a sidebar. Pet peeve. I don't really like people that like courtesy.
Do you believe that the one that got away is a real thing or nostalgia?
The one that got away.
When people say, oh, she's the one that got away, or he's the one that got away.
I'll say it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia because nobody's that important. You didn't get away from yourself. If you allowed that person to get you away from yourself, then that's already a bad thing. But nobody's that important. Mm-hmm. You can find somebody else. There's no one that got away. Oh my God, the unicorn. There's 1,000 more unicorns out there you can find. Yes, it's not going to be easy. Yes, you're going to have to go through a lot of bad before you find good. Right, you're not just gonna find gold laying around the street. You gotta dig. Right, you're not in the right place. You gotta find the right place. Now you gotta get the right tool.
Yeah.
Certain things you gotta do. But the one that got away from me.
No, I think it's real though because I really do. The same way where people think right person, wrong time type stuff. I really do think it's real. Yes, everything's on God's time, and I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm just saying it more in the sense of I know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying. I get it.
It's like
you felt like if you met this person at a different time. Yeah,
you would have been much more mature. The foundation would have been set. Yeah, whatever. The same way with the one that got away. You were so immature at this age and time when y'all got together that what they were looking for wasn't what you were looking for. And then you guys go your separate ways, and then you get to the point where they wanted you to be. And now you're like, dang, if I would have just known that I could get there, we could have worked on it together, but I didn't know that I could reach this level. I didn't know that I could do this. I didn't know I was going to have these wants. Because sometimes people break up because one person wants kids and the other one doesn't want kids. So it's simple as that. And then years later, they're like, dang, I want kids. But now this person you wanted has 20 kids with somebody else. You sucks to suck, bro.
There might be a few that get away sometimes.
So like, I do believe that exists. I don't think it's nostalgia at all.
You might get a few that get away. It's definitely nostalgia. You living in old feelings. You living in the past, right? Emotions speak of the past, right? Faith speaks of the future. Yes, I missed out on this old one. I ain't gonna think about that, but I'm faithful that I can find me another one. It's a lot. There's a billion people out there. Yes, I can't find another one. Sheesh, how unlucky am I?
Not anyone that's good. That's what everybody always says. People be going around talking about find another one like me, but it's cocky. But it's also true because every person is individually different.
Very true. But look, nobody's gonna be built for you when you meet them.
True.
Nobody's gonna be 100% for you. Like, I've been searching for you my whole life. I found you. Mm-hmm. No, you might find somebody who's 50. Iron through all of those grooves to get you to 100%. Some people might be 70, 80. You gotta accept them and then see where y'all can build together to get each other to 100, but nobody's gonna be perfect for you off rip. So the one that got away was probably what, 90, 95. You can still get somebody else and still build up to that same point.
But it wouldn't be
like what's so special about them that they got away? What? Their personality? Listen, they can make a joke.
We know somebody that's still stuck on the one that got away.
And that's fine. What was it? The sex?
So it's a true. I'm just saying it's a true statement. I don't think it's nostalgia. I think it's a true statement. This person feels like they lost out because they made X, Y, and Z mistakes.
They live in old feelings.
You think it's old feelings? Yeah. And that's why it's nostalgia. All right, we could agree to disagree. I definitely don't think so, but let me know what you guys think because I definitely think it's definitely.
Get over it. Go find something to do. Live life. You're going to find another one. It happens every time. People be remarried, 7 times? Date 20 times? They be pulling J-Lo's. You always going to find somebody else you think is the one. Trust me. Life go on. Sad but true.
Would you rather be cheated on physically or emotionally?
See, here's the thing. You got to take what comes with it. If you get cheated on physically, it physically happened. If you get cheated on emotionally, it hasn't actually happened. But now you're kind of wasting time. Because they're emotionally not there. They're emotionally into somebody else. And
you really lost them if someone's cheating on you emotionally.
That's what I'm saying. Either way, it's a
And
lose.
it definitely is still loose, but I think emotionally it's definitely
I'd
worse.
rather go, nah, I'm taking emotionally. Oh, man, what?
You would rather someone emotionally cheat on you than physically?
I don't care regardless. You just X yourself out.
Well, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? But I have to
I feel
pick.
like it hurts more when it's emotional. Because physical, you could just chop it up to, oh, they were horny.
If emotional, I
But
can just chop it up. They don't like me no more.
Emotional, they didn't want you.
Yeah, they don't want me. At one point, they did.
But I'm saying in a sense that it hurts more when it's emotional, because when it's physical, you can put that towards lust. You could be like that. They were lustful in that moment. They were probably intoxicated. They were probably weak in that moment, or this person probably threw themselves on them. Whatever it is, any excuse you can give yourself. Versus emotional, now they really are no longer interested in me and they built this relationship with somebody else.
And that's fine.
But it's like, it hurts more.
I don't know. I guess it hurts more because, I guess I can see what you're saying. Because one is just physical, the other one is like, all right, you just did that to them, but like you really just don't like me no more.
Yeah,
I can
really
get that.
That's like the ultimate thing of rejection.
I guess that is worse.
Is it okay to stay friends with your ex if you're in a relationship?
You tell me, go ahead.
No. An ex is an ex for period. Blank. No other comments. Moving on. I
don't got an ex, so I guess I can't relate.
But let's say I was friends with one of my exes.
You already made your point. Look, if you're friends with your ex, it's cool for me to go out and be friends with somebody of the opposite sex.
That's not the point. You can be friends with someone of the opposite sex. The only thing is they my friend too.
What does got to do with you? That's the problem.
Because what you just said was weird. We're not doing that weird conversation.
Your ex?
I'm not saying that.
Somebody you was getting it in with, you was getting pounded out by, and they spitting in your mouth.
All right,
they doing all of that.
Do that.
See what I'm saying? They know every inch of your body, but you can be friends with them.
Not every ex has done stuff with people.
But that's what I'm saying. That's worse than a random person.
Well, I'm just saying though. I didn't say they're not even comparable.
No, this is what I'm saying though. You saying, oh, so if I was doing this, you could do what you want. I ain't controlling you.
I'm not saying.
But if you're gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that. And if you think it's overly too cool to be with your ex, don't be acting like you got tuberculosis. This ain't unfair. But look, if you get too far with it, then you get cut off. But you gonna do what you want.
But I'm saying it's not comparable. I feel like an ex and you having a female friend is not comparable at all. I don't think they're the same thing, and it shouldn't even be in the same conversation. Because an ex is someone, like you said, someone that's known you before, someone you had a relationship with before, someone you let in. So that makes sense. But when you just said about, well, if you gonna be best friends, but you gonna be friends with your ex, and I'm gonna have my whatever. Mm-hmm. You can have female friends. But she my friend too. We all hanging out. I'm not just gonna go on a friend date. So that's weird. A female and a man being best friends or friends. Meanwhile, the guy or the girl has a couple of their own. Going out and hanging out by themselves is weird.
But
it'll look right.
That works.
So we can all be friends.
If you think so, you can hang out. You ain't got to be around.
We can all be friends.
I'm not tripping. If you ain't interested in what we doing, why you going third wheel just to watch?
We friends.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not being a third wheel.
But look, friends. If you ain't messing with the plans, then why'd you come?
Y'all not going.
Just so you can watch.
We not going.
No, you're not going.
We are not going if we are not interested in that.
We is crazy. What I like to do.
Yes.
You like to do this too, baby? All because I like juicy juice. That's my savage juice, right? Ain't liquor. Just because I like juicy juice don't mean you gotta like it.
So what?
So I'm not gonna drink it because you don't drink it.
No.
That's goofy. Yeah.
It's not the same thing, and we don't write it the same
concept.
No, it's not.
If you don't like it, I don't like it.
No, that's not what I said. Do relationship breaks actually work?
Never had them, but I'm gonna say no because usually people just be getting dogged out during their breaks. Let's take a break, and then they both just going stupid on the side. From my told experiences and foreseen experiences, people just take breaks so that they can go ahead and be young, get some sex, whatever they're looking for, get that lust. Then when they finally burnt out from doing that, they're gonna go back to their partner like, I'm sorry, my dumb ass I didn't see the value in you know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. They're gonna go out searching for what they think they want, realize that it ain't what they want, and then run back to what they had because it's familiar. From what I've experienced through my perception, of course.
I've never had a break either. I think a break is literally a breakup. It's a breakup. If someone looks at you and says, I want a break, They're literally saying, I want to break up without breaking up because I want to make sure I can come back to you if it don't work out. Don't give people that access to you.
But then sometimes you just need a break from a person. Imagine somebody, they might just be really toxic.
A relationship break, and if someone is toxic, you leave.
You ain't drinking liquor every day. Sometimes you need a break.
If someone is toxic, leave. Point blank, period.
Sometimes you feel good.
You do not stay in a toxic relationship. Come close.
Sometimes toxic make you feel good. Sometimes you get a little toxicity in you and it turn your life around.
No, that statement was just toxic too, y'all. I don't know. Tim's toxicness is coming out tonight.
I'm just speaking for many, not just me.
Alright, you can start. We're on 3.
Alright, look. Spicy. Would you rather know every secret your partner has or keep your own untouched? If I know every secret you have, wouldn't that just keep mine untouched? Or is it like we both know each other's secrets or we both don't know each other's secrets? Is that what I mean?
I don't know. You just made that confusing.
No, would you rather know every secret your partner has or keep your own untouched?
So, either know all of your secrets and no one knows yours. That's what it means.
Alright.
Well, I would rather know all your secrets.
But look, if you know all my secrets, then I know all yours then.
What are we sharing? What are we hiding
it's
for?
just, this question is wild, bro. But this doesn't make no sense.
I guess.
Would you rather know all your partner's secrets? I mean, sure.
I want to know all your secrets. What you hiding?
See, when you know all your secrets, then we can get to the point where we ain't gotta sit here and hide nothing. You like me, I like you.
This is my rap.
Read over it, sign if you want to continue.
Let me know that any of this is a deal breaker. If it's not, let's continue.
That'll make life so much easier.
Well, people need to be upfront nowadays. But people don't know how to be.
People can't deal with their own truth. Imagine telling somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just lie. Because I'm already lying to myself. Why would I treat you better than I treat myself? That's not most people.
I don't know, but can you come closer? You're kind of off the camera.
Just because your head big, baby, don't mean my head got to be big too. Alright, look.
Go to 3. What are you doing?
Yeah. Go ahead then.
Oh.
Thank you. Let me cook. Hey, warm up. Look. Would you rather have amazing chemistry but zero shared goals, or perfect alignment in life but no physical spark?
Ooh, that one is hard. It said physical.
Amazing chemistry and zero goals.
But no goals?
Or perfect chemistry and no... See, these questions is... Oh my God, they're kind of irking me.
But no physical spark? Dang, that's
So
tough.
how you got chemistry and no spark?
No physical spark. We're not doing E. That's what it's saying.
You my mom or you my pop? Supposed to just be a sibling at that point.
I think I would rather have amazing chemistry but zero shared goals.
That's a fact.
Because we don't have to share goals as long as you have your individual goals.
You don't gotta like what I like.
Then we good.
Imagine we like the same stuff, but then when it come time to bust a move, get groovy, it's just not hitting.
It's not hitting.
If you could relive one night from your relationship, which would it be? I need to make some more nights, baby.
Outside your friend's house.
That was a solid night.
Next.
We gotta relive the night Top Golf. We just gotta change how it went.
Oh, your birthday?
We just gotta rewrite the script. That would have been a great night.
You're funny.
Controversial topics. Ooh, is marriage still worth it in today's world?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I believe so. I believe it's super important.
Why?
Well, not only, I'm like, this topic is a little touchy, but I will say, I definitely think marriage is important. I definitely think that people should nurture the unification of a marriage a lot more than it has been. I feel like nowadays, open relationships have been very glamorized, and I think that's weird. I think a marriage is about two people becoming one. I see it in the biblical standpoint. I see how important it is in just the overall religion aspect and what it is and what that means for God and for me. But I know that a lot of people feel like a lot of it is just it's a contract and another way for the government to manipulate us and control us. But that's why I feel like it's important just for the sole purpose of the unification, being together. I also really want a last name.
I believe it. Messiah. ... Do I believe it's important? I think we definitely need some unity. It doesn't matter how it comes. We don't got unity in any category. We got little bits of unity, but it ain't strong enough to move mountains. So I would say it's important, but again, it starts with what is marriage. If marriage is just a contract, it's not that important.
If marriage is just a contract to you, because everybody has their own opinion.
No, whether it's that or not, it's still a contract.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, to you. But if you're seeing it as just a contract, it's just your form to get to the next step.
You feel what I'm saying? But you can do, in my head, you can have all the things in marriage with the things you need out of a marriage. You can do all of that before actually the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everything that you want comes whether you have a contract or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
that is us.
if you think marriage is just we signed this contract, now we're married. If that's your marriage, then it's not that important because anybody could do that. Look at J-Lo again. How many times she's been married? She's living godless.
I don't think she's been married that many times. At least she's been engaged a lot of times.
Enough to be known for it, right? So, again, if you got something, if you're unified, right, as she said, unification is the most important thing. So if you got something, y'all are unified. Y'all ain't got to call yourselves married, but y'all are unified, and that's what's important.
Yes.
All right, two minds coming together for, I ain't going to say a shared goal, because it doesn't have to be, but at least y'all have a vision. I would love to believe y'all have a vision for each other and for your dynamic of where y'all want to go and how y'all want to do it. So that's powerful.
See, I feel like for me personally, we are already married.
Mm-hmm.
We have the kids, we have the home, we have the life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we living like it.
We're living the lifestyle of a married couple. In a very traditional married couple, to say he works, I stay home. Homemaker, is that what they call it? Homemaker.
Nest designer, I guess.
I don't know, whatever they call it, but it's very old fashioned in a way, but we do it. And I already feel married to you. I don't feel like I am missing anything. I don't think we're going to add anything, but I will say that I do want my last name to be the same last name of my two boys and yours.
For 200, we can get that tomorrow.
Shut up.
That's what you mean, baby.
But you know what I'm saying?
Don't let 200 down, you straight. Hey,
I do want the same last name as my boys.
What the name you want?
I do want the same last name. I do want to be a wife. That is a goal of mine. That is something I want. I also want to do it the right way through the church. And I go like this because I have so many opinions.
I thought you was remixing my name.
So many opinions. You're funny. I have so many opinions with how the church views marriage. I guess that could be another topic if you guys want us to see it, but how the church views marriage is a really, really big topic for me, at least. But I do want to get married. That is something I want. That is something we share, something we both want to do. We are just taking our time with it because that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We can take our time. God loves us anyway. So they say.
Alright. Do people in their 20s and 30s rush into having kids or wait too long? I don't think there's any. I don't know. 'Cause nobody really in their 20s and 30s is trying to have kids for the most part.
I definitely think a lot of people nowadays are trying to have kids in 20s and 30s.
I think a lot of them are trying to have kids in their 30s and then getting tight when they struggle. No, that's fine, but a lot of people trying to have kids in their 30s because nobody, again, you got to think about it. Anything before 30, you was just screwing around. You was just screwing around, got you a little baby mom, baby dad. That's most of the time. Most people just got baby moms and baby dads. They're not together. Mm-hmm. They were screwing around. Oh, slipped up, now you got a kid. I'm not getting rid of it. Right, that's what, no, for real, that's really what it is. Nobody's trying to have a baby. Once you hit your 30s, now it's like you're thinking about family. Everybody in their 20s is trying to be lit, turn up, live their lives, travel. Just do all the same shit. And then when they get finally burnt out, they're over here. They want to try to settle up somewhere and have a family. That's usually how it goes. Everybody thinking, like, I ain't even trying to get in a relationship these days. Everybody ain't shit, men ain't shit, women ain't shit. So nobody really trying to commit because everybody's scared of getting played. But everybody still got to get their itch off. So they going to find themselves in the bed with somebody and accidents happen. That's most babies before 30. Right?
I don't know.
What Kanye said, I never heard of a Planned Parenthood or something like that.
I never.
Planned it.
You're funny. I definitely wanted to be a young mother. And I definitely know a lot of YouTubers that I actually follow that all wanted to be young mothers. They're all around our age that have multiple kids now. And they're all around our age. And they did it intentionally. They were trying to get pregnant. We are the new age of parents that want to do it. Because a lot of the times I think a lot of us, when we grew up, we were all our parents are older, so our parents are gonna play with us. So I think we want to be the parents that do have the energy to play with your kids. So I think we're intentionally getting pregnant so that we could be young enough to be with our kids for longer and play with them. I don't know. That was my reason. I don't know what yours was, even though you probably just got caught up since apparently it was an accident.
No, this should. Most people.
I kid.
Nothing's personal to me. Is social media ruining relationships or just exposing what's already broken?
That's really hard. I think social media can be ruining relationships because I feel like a lot of the times it's unauthentic. Or, if you look at it in a different way, now people are comparing their relationships to people on social media. And the people on social media are obviously portraying themselves in this way because obviously you're not going to portray the negative, you're always going to portray the positive. So people are always going to think that these people are living these fine and dandy lives, but in reality their lives are not that great. But everyone around us and normal people look at them and they're like, wow, why don't I have that? So now it's comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, man. I think it can.
So you say social media is destroying relationships?
I think it's destroying or just exposing.
Broken.
I honestly think it could be both because I do think it exposes things because some people don't try. Yeah, come this way.
No, why you keep trying to force me back to the side?
Because you're not in the center. You're not center.
I don't got it. You're not in the center. You hanging off the edge.
Yeah, but if you stand right here, we're in the middle.
No, now I'm in the middle. If I go right here, I'm in the middle.
You're just still in the middle.
Your arm is on the edge of the screen. But let me put my arm on the edge of the screen. I'm too far.
You're good.
Thank you. I was gonna say, I think we're all broken. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but when you continuously influence a certain thing in a certain way, obviously the human brain is so prone to auto-suggestion, which is just information being taken in. Whether it's real or not, your brain not thinking about that. It's just information being taken in. So when you see a lot of things on social media, your brain's just taking it as what it is. It's not really trying to figure out if it's real or fake. Especially young kids. So I think it definitely is exposing what's broken, but it's hyper driving it. So now it's more, my brain just cut off. Yeah, I think it's just hyper driving it. So now it's just becoming more, it's just happening faster. Some people might have a strong lust. So you're going on social media, you keep seeing all these different things. Some people might have commitment issues. Now you're going on social media, seeing all these different things. And of course, the algorithm's going to pop up what you think and what you type in and what's related to what you're already doing. There's just going to be a bunch of different things social media is exposing, but it's making it worse. Right? If social media wasn't around to do all these different things, you wouldn't be sitting here thinking, right? You wouldn't be comparing your life to nobody else's. You wouldn't be comparing your spouse to nobody else's. You wouldn't be comparing your finances to nobody else. This is life. You wouldn't be breaking anything. That's what I think. So
it's true.
You would learn to love yours.
You would not even learn to love. You wouldn't know that you wouldn't know what not to love about it.
You'd be ignorant to everything else. I can see that. It's definitely ruining relationships, though, sadly. People are just, they attention span is terrible. All type of teens, yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up. Let's play a few games before we end it out. Truth or overshare. You have to either answer honestly or share a funny, embarrassing personal story. Ready? What's the pettiest reason you've ever stopped talking to someone?
Is anybody? Pettiest reason I ever stopped. See, petty is interesting. It be a lot of little stuff.
That's what petty is.
Little shit, right? So the pettiest reason, I'm trying to think of something petty that I just stopped. I know I stopped talking to somebody over $15. I was just like, bro, I'm not going this. I done stopped talking to dudes because, what was I about to say? Because they just not solid in certain categories. They might have got caught up saying some things to certain people that isn't really to my way of living. You gotta think, some people just get cut off in the beginning. You stink, bro. Cut you off. I ain't gonna stand near you all day. But I don't know.
Well, I cut somebody off because they posted our relationship on Instagram.
Oh.
I thought that was weird. There's no reason why you're posting our anniversary and we are not. Red flag.
I guess. Showing love is not a red flag.
It was. If we're not posting it, but you're over here sharing it, that's weird. I thought it was weird, so I stopped talking to them. I stopped talking to someone because they dropped my MacBook on the floor.
Jeez.
The best one. I stopped talking to somebody because they hit me with a basketball.
Oh, wait for that
I just
one.
thought of that. I got hit in the basketball in the face and I never spoke to that person again.
Yeah, I can see that.
Until adulthood, obviously.
Stop talking to people. I stopped kicking it around people. They tried to hold my hand, turn me off.
Have you ever lied about being busy to avoid hanging out?
No, I'll just tell you I don't want to.
Who in your life would be most shocked if they knew your full search history?
It's your shit. You didn't answer the last one.
Oh, have I ever lied about being busy to avoid hanging out? Yes. We're not all that solid as him. Let me just skip
It
through.
said who in you? It said who in you? Oh, you the one.
Who in your life would be most shocked if they knew your full search history?
Who in my life would be most shocked? Maybe my children. Because it's just they so not understanding of life. I feel like every adult is the same. You know what I'm saying?
Give us a little sneak peek to your search history. What do you search?
I search random shit. Like, I just like knowledge, so I just search up random shit. But they'll probably be shocked because, wow, what is this? I don't think anybody will really be shocked from my search history. It's just normal.
No one would care about mine. Mine is what store is this open? This store. How long is this store open
Yo,
for?
bank account about to be shocked. Wow. This is why it's always.
Yo, better dad. We back.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in front of a crush?
Fart.
I was thinking something
Fall.
like that. Fart.
I fell once.
I don't know if it's fart. I done anything overly embarrassing in front of a crush. I've had crushes in my life, but like, I don't know.
What's the most awkward thing that happened?
During a date, I ain't dating.
You ain't date me?
I guess.
What's
I
the most
date some-
awkward thing?
For me, I'm not an awkward dude. I'm so vanilla, bro. Awkward, man. You can't even tell me something awkward I did. If I was ever awkward, I'm so damn clean with how I operate. It's awkward. You know what I mean? Maybe I talked something and I said something that you didn't like. And then maybe you made it awkward by like, babe, you shouldn't say something like that.
Oh, God.
That might have been awkward.
I could see that.
But you trying to, oh, I know another one. You trying to tell me to do something and I said no. You was like, oh, go do this. Something, I don't know if it wasn't polite enough, something like that.
I think I was asking you to help me move boxes, but I was already annoyed that you didn't get up to do it without me asking. So I gave you an attitude when I asked, and you were just like, excuse me? You're not going to talk to me like that.
So I just didn't do it.
So I'm not going to do it, yeah. And that just ticked me off even more.
I had to set the vibe. That's what really showed your family and you who I am a little bit. Because I feel like before that, you never really seen it.
Stubbornness? Yep, that is the
moment,
word I would use.
In that moment, it was like, I'm not doing it.
Yep.
It don't matter what you do. You got to bring God himself here and pull me out of this chair. I've already decided. My fate's already been sealed. So that was awkward for you.
It was because I had family around and my mom, not saying that she was taking a side, but she was like, it's okay. I'll help you. My mom started helping me because she was very what is going on.
She's trying to be a peacemaker.
And then my brother was like, well, you did say that kind of rude. That's not how you speak to people. Like, shut up.
See, they always gonna stand up for the real. Like, she talking crazy right now.
How are you taking her side, bro?
Yeah, you was talking ridiculous.
His side, sorry.
I'll be baffled. And giving me an attitude ain't gonna get you to where you want to be in life. It don't matter if we in the fast food line, grocery store, trampoline, work. You don't gotta give me an attitude to express your point. It's only gonna go left. Because you gonna get mad that I'm getting mad at you.
Yeah.
And then it gets worse. I'm stubborn.
What's the most random thing you've cried about?
I've cried about things randomly, but I don't think there's anything random I cried about. But I like crying about random shit. The fuck?
I cried about an All-American episode the other day. I was feeling it too. It was a very emotional moment. When you watch something, you start feeling them. So when they start crying, you be ugly but crying. And
I get it.
you gotta actually feel it with them though.
Something.
But yeah, that was the last time. That was random.
You can't be that random. Ain't gonna get me to cry.
When's the last time you cried, baby?
Like a week ago, maybe 3 days ago.
Oh, why you cry?
That's just life. That's just life.
It's okay, baby. You don't gotta cry. Mama's here.
My mammy ain't had you.
What?
I don't know what you talking about.
You said you were.
What I said.
I didn't hear what you said.
Exactly. You should have your ears open and your mouth closed. That's the problem with these young women out here, right? They speaking more than they listen.
I guess. That's crazy. I'm just trying to be nice.
Nah, that's cool. You ain't gotta be nice to me. That ain't life. Life don't got no pity for me.
Boo-hoo.
My life get dark.
Boo-hoo.
I just like to show everybody what's
just
negativity. What's negativity?
I was trying to show you love. You was being mean.
I wasn't being mean.
What
I did
on live TV.
What I did. It could ending.
What's the weirdest thing you've done when you were jealous?
I ain't never been jealous. What the hell is jealousy? Let me see. Let me think of a time in my life where I was jealous. I think I was jealous when I was a child. See, I learned a lot of my lessons as a kid, so by the time I actually grew to be a teenager, I didn't have to deal with a lot of BS. So I was jealous of maybe my brother going out to do things that I couldn't. That was the last time I was jealous of something. I'm like, what am I supposed to be?
You jealous that your brother could go to school and win awards and you couldn't.
Exactly. What do you mean? I want to be smart too.
I want to be the student of the month.
I know,
Oh,
right?
sweetheart, you gotta be in school
I want a participation trophy. You gotta participate first.
You gotta be in there. That's funny.
The last time I was jealous about something. What about you?
Last time I was
It
jealous.
was like yesterday.
I'm not a jealous being anymore. But I was a very jealous and toxic being for a very long time.
You tell about how she talking, she still that. Look how she talking. Y'all see the real. I used to be.
You think I'm toxic?
I'm just speaking off their point of view.
No, you talking. They listening.
Exactly. But their point of view
So
listening to you gonna think that you still
no.
toxic. You sound toxic.
You saying that makes me look toxic, and they can agree. So don't do all that.
You got the reverse gas.
We clocking it immediately.
Yeah, that's funny.
But no, I really was very toxic and jealous at one point. But I'm better now. I can't even remember the last time I was, to be honest, because it's been that long.
Imagine just being jealous on a day to day.
But I catch myself when I get triggered. Because I think a lot of my jealousy and a lot of my toxicity stemmed from insecurities, stemmed from my upbringing in general. But a lot of it was insecurities. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like a lot of me in general. I wasn't in love with me. And that's like the key thing. You have to love yourself in order to really be able to love somebody else. So I couldn't accept your love because I felt like everything you said was BS. You're so beautiful, BS. Look in the mirror and I think I look like Oompa Loompa. So it's like, now everything you're saying is BS. So now I see you going to class, right? Let's say this is some BS. I'm not saying this actually happened. But now I see you walking next to somebody in a classroom or something. Now I'm like, oh, he probably thinks she cute just because I think she cute. So now I'm mad at him for just standing next to the person. That's toxic.
Don't deal with it, I'm telling you. I've gotten this far with this one.
Anyway, y'all, these kids are sleeping. It's time for us to go take our behinds to bed because we is tired.
There's some grannies and grandpas.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't, comment and subscribe. We're definitely going to keep doing vlogs. But we'll sneak in a little chapters after dark every now and then for you guys. And we are definitely trying to we're looking into doing some live streams. So comment down below if you guys want to see some live streams because we can definitely make that happen.
Like the next one should be right.
Alright?
Live stream on IG, that'd be tough. And
that would be really cool actually on IG. And then you guys could comment live in action.
Yeah, that'd be hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Let us know.
Even though I'm barely awake right now.
He's like, yeah, let's do it.
Chapters after dark,
as he's sleeping.
I'm well overburnt. I need to lay. Alright, well, peace out.
Bye.
Peace and love. Your ass up, Tubby.